Hi, I'm David Compton. Jessica Rose is out on assignment. I have some video of a trucker who is just too impatient to wait and ends up blowing through a railroad crossing barrier just seconds before an approaching freight train. And another one bites the dust. I'll reveal which carrier is closing next, and several semis get into a pileup on the I-70 crossing the Missouri River.
Hi, I'm Craig Maltman. The Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance's International Roadcheck is moved to May in hopes of better weather, and OIDA and ATA travel to Washington to offer Congress some insight into trucking. And love spreads the love by opening a new truck stop in Topeka, Kansas. This is the news we're covering, coming up on this edition of the Trucker News Channel.
This segment is brought to you by TruckJobSeekers.com. Looking for that perfect trucking job? Go to TruckJobSeekers.com. A motorist captured a video of a trucker plowing through a railroad crossing just seconds before a freight train goes by, which leads to an investigation by Florida police. The incident happened at the intersection of Dover Road and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Dover. We don't know why this trucker was in such a hurry, but he takes out the crossing arm as he plows over the tracks. He was not a moment too soon, as just as he gets to the other side, a train flies past him. You know, this could have ended up so much worse. Dover police and CSX officials are investigating the incident.
Literally just, oh my God! Oh my God! I'm not waiting for the train. Oh my God!
Truckers will need to double-check their equipment and ensure that they and their trucks are ready for the Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance's International Roadcheck, which is scheduled a month earlier this year. Typically held in June, this year's International Roadcheck will take place May 5th through May 7th. This year, International Roadcheck has been moved up by 1 month, from June to May, when the weather may be more favorable for many jurisdictions. The International Roadcheck is a high-volume, high-visibility, 3-day enforcement initiative that highlights the importance of commercial motor vehicle safety through roadside inspections. Over that 72-hour period, commercial motor vehicle inspectors in jurisdictions throughout North America will conduct inspections on commercial motor vehicles and drivers. International Roadcheck is the largest targeted enforcement program of commercial motor vehicles in the world, with approximately 17 trucks and buses inspected on average every minute in Canada, Mexico, and the United States during a 72-hour period.
Well, we're just barely into 2020 and it looks like another carrier is closing its doors. Multiple sources are reporting that Florida-based Cold Carrier Logistics will be shuttering its operations at the end of February. Cold Carrier Logistics operates around 350 trucks and was a roll-up by private equity firm KJM, who acquired several mid-sized regional carriers that included Interride Transport, Gant Trucking, Blue Sky Logistics, and Sunco Trucking, and then merged them all into a single company which employed around 450 people. A last-ditch effort to sell the company before a deadline of January 16 fell short, according to the CCL bankruptcy attorney. We hope all those affected are going to be able to find better jobs here real soon.
American Trucking Association CEO Chris Spear and Owner-Operators Independent Drivers Association executive Louis Pugh testified before the Senate Commerce Subcommittee on Transportation and Safety recently. The subcommittee called the hearing to provide stakeholders to offer their views on the state of the United States trucking industry. Chris Spear provided an overview of ATA's top priorities and steps Congress could take to improve highway safety, increase job opportunities in this industry, and upgrade infrastructure. However, Louis Pugh used his time to deliver a blunt message to committee members. Pugh called on the committee to reject some proposals that he called meaningless. Specifically, he noted requirements for speed limiters, mandates calling for front and side underride guards, and increased insurance premiums. As OIDA noted, Pugh's message to the subcommittee was basically, it's time to listen to the hardworking men and women that drive for a living. If you ask most drivers what Congress has done recently to improve the profession, the answer is Nothing.
Time is money, and CatScale can help your drivers save time weighing. Drivers know their axle and gross weights before pulling off the scale, and CatScale weights are always guaranteed. Drivers get back on the road faster with the Weigh My Truck app from CatScale.
All lanes of the I-70 westbound were shut down recently involving a crash with several vehicles that included multiple semis, and that shut the westbound lanes of the I-70 Roadcheck Bridge. The bridge crosses over the Missouri River, and while the cause of the crash is unknown, it did occur during heavy winter conditions. The highway was closed for about 4 hours to clean up the mess, and one person was transported to the hospital.
Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores, an industry-leading travel stop network, is now serving customers in Topeka, Kansas, thanks to a travel stop that opened recently. The Topeka store, located off Highway 75, adds 50 jobs and 75 truck and 46 car parking spaces in Shawnee County. The location's open 24/7 and offers a Chester's Chicken, Godfather's Pizza, and a Subway, along with shower and laundry facilities and a CatScale. Love's also made a $2,000 donation split between the Sunflower Soccer Association and the Boys and Girls Club of Topeka, Kansas.
If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to click that little red subscribe button below. You can also go to thetrucker.com to read the latest breaking news stories. Well, that's it for this edition. Jessica should be back next week. So on behalf of myself, Craig Maltman, and everybody else here at the Trucker News Channel, thanks for watching.